My channel. Oh my goodness. Happy Saturday evening. It has been a long day. Where are y'all? Deep laners, friends, subscribers, haters, spectators, where you at? Warren done lost his mind. Warren has lost his mind. You guys come on in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I do a live. What's up, y'all? I hadn't seen y'all in a couple of days. So listen, for the mukbang part, because we're gonna get into conversating about this Nolan Wells and this Warren, and then what is his name? What's the police officer's name? What's up, One Wish? How you doing today? What's the police officer's name? Jesus, I hate it. All right, let me just go into the mukbang. It'll come back to me in a minute. Okay, so we got some baked beans right here, and they popping hot. Y'all see the steam? We got a half of a chicken right here, and it's piping hot too. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Woo, it's hot. About to burn my fingers up. Y'all see that steam? Look at that. And then over here, because they be saying, the vegetables are compromised. So what I got over here is like a cabbage mix over here. And then I poured some wonderful dressing that I got from the Panera bread on here. Great. His name is Tatum. Officer Brandon Tatum. That is his name. Oh my God, so I got a lot to say about him. All right, and so then we got some water on the side. That's what we got. We got some hot sauce, some barbecue sauce, some vinegar, and some ketchup for the chicken. And how was y'all's wonderful Saturday? How was y'all's wonderful Saturday? So we got 6 people here and 5 likes. That's nice. Y'all, I've been trying to get back to the live, baby, but there's been so much going on. I've been watching everything about the Nolan Wells case. And especially Tisa Tells and Neek at night. It's just sad. It's a sad situation. So what does chicken look like, y'all? Is the live clear? Oh, that's good. Can y'all see everything crystal clear or no? What's up, KC, the one? Do it look crystal clear on your side? Y'all hit the like as y'all come in. I don't see we got 18 viewers right now. Y'all hit the like. Yes, ma'am. The live is clear. What's up, Carmelian Holmes? How you doing? I like when y'all have real names. We got some apple cider vinegar right there. Thank you. I just took it out the fryer. We're going to put some vinegar. Y'all know I'm from the South, okay? It's giving South, not South. Not that. So then we got some good old, because my grandkids ate up my crystal. So we got some Texas Pete in the building. My Christian name. Your Christian name. What that mean? I don't understand. We put that Texas Pete up there. And we got some of that dark barbecue sauce, y'all, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. This Texas Pete kind of thick today. All right. Let's break this. We cooked this chicken for a good old long time. Let me pick it up with the fork from this side, because, baby. Not good. Y'all see that stain? onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. What's up, Javion? How you doing? Y'all don't forget to hit the like. We only got 8 likes. Y'all that Warren, did y'all see Warren? Did y'all see Warren? Did y'all see his interview? We're gonna eat a little bit. I got some audio for y'all to listen to. Y'all, this chicken is hot. It's so hot, so good. How do I eat without tasting my lipstick? I don't know. My lipstick doesn't have a taste. That chicken good, baby. Okay? It's giving hot and delicious. Uh-oh. It is good, boo. Thank you. What's up, Tara, boo? So good. Hold on now. Have y'all had dinner already? That vinegar on chicken, so good. It's so quiet in here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I think I might be able to hold it now. It's hot as shit. Let's see if we can separate it. Okay. These beans are so sweet and spicy. Y'all try y'all fried chicken with sweet beans. So good. What's up, Thirsty Simplicity? Honey, we got fried chicken straight from my kitchen, honey. I fried it up myself. And then we got a cabbage and carrot cabbage mix. And then sweet beans. What's up, Godspeed? Hello. How are you today? How'd your day go today? It's thrifty. Okay. It is coleslaw. It is. What's up, Mr. Time in the building? Mr. Tom, I'm hungry, boo. I was hungry for some homemade food. Mm. And so what I did was, Mr. Tom, I got me a good old chicken batter. And normally, I put my seasons on it and use like self-rising flour. I put the, what's up, Ryan? That's delicious, honey. Thank you. What's up, Mickey? I know. We're going to talk in a minute. That damn Officer Tatum, that's a terrible man. That's a terrible man. He hate his own people. What's up, Thomas? It is so good. Oh, Warren. Warren was terrible. Warren was terrible. Did y'all see Warren talk about Nolan? Mm-mm. Warren was terrible. I was done with Warren. I said, oh my God. He said he knew about Tatum's show, Officer Tatum. He knew about his show. He said he's so articulate. Warren said, Nolan's friend. He's so articulate. That's what he said. I said, I listened to the whole thing, boo. I listened to every bit of it. I listened to every bit of it. I watched Warren. I watched him. Of course, I was looking for his emotions, but he didn't have much emotion when he spoke on Nolan. But he had a lot of emotion when he spoke on how Nolan would have wanted, what Nolan would have wanted him to do. Like, it was when he spoke on how Nolan loved him and how Nolan, it was all the stuff that Nolan was doing and how Nolan made Warren feel. But when he talked about Nolan's unaliving, when he talked about Nolan being gone, he had no energy for that. Her Adrian. So much. Do you know what's shocking to me? Anytime a police officer is called to have seen, they do not turn around. Even if you tell them everything is okay, they still come to your house. Right. I couldn't even go back to the scene if that was my best friend. And we did everything together. I could not go back to that scene of the crime. I would have gotten emotional. Right. Child, that Warren thing, that Warren. Something about Warren ain't right. They keep on saying what Nolan would have wanted. Like, Nolan was a good person. Nolan loved everybody. Nolan wouldn't have wanted us to be going through this. Nolan would say, no, Nolan would say that I still want to be alive. That's what Nolan would say. Nolan would say, I was drinking and y'all were drinking and I made a bad decision. Why didn't y'all double down and ask me to get my butt on this boat? That's what Nolan would say. Nolan would say, y'all are going to get older, have children, live your lives, have a wonderful career, and I'm gone. That's what Nolan would say. You know, it triggers the crap out of me when he says what Nolan would have wanted, what Nolan would say. I hate that. The mom was cringe. You know, I don't know when people gonna get over. I talked to somebody today who is a church administrator. And I told her, I said, look, there's no such a thing as a person who's all good. Everybody I know Nolan was a good person. I know he was. But when are they gonna start being honest? Because what's up keeping up with the lady? What's up, boo? When are they gonna all be honest? Well, everybody was lit. And then for Warren to keep saying that none of his friends would have done anything to Nolan and him and his friends, to me, he was basically saying nobody on the island. Warren, you can't speak for everybody on the island. You can't speak for everybody on the island, Warren. You don't know everybody on the island. You don't know whether or not somebody was out there racist. You don't know if Nolan got into, because see, Warren said, that's what I'm saying. Warren confesses to know everything. But out of the same mouth, he said, look, I wasn't watching Nolan. I was talking to everybody. It's a lot of people out there. I wasn't watching Nolan. But then out of the same mouth, nobody did anything to Nolan. How do you know? You said you weren't watching Nolan. That's what you said. Honey? Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't believe shit come out of his mouth. I'm sorry. Nobody's going to drop it. Why should we drop it? Nolan's dead. But when we black folks commit crimes, they make arrests and ask questions later. Bingo. So, no, we're not going to be quiet. We're not going to be quiet, boo. Warren had no emotion for Nolan. He said that he did. He showed nothing. He showed no emotion. He said he had emotion, but we couldn't see it. We couldn't feel it either. Thought like a robot. Thank you, boo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nolan was drunk. Ooh, he made sure he let everybody know that. He didn't say he was drunk. He said Nolan was drunk. Last time I checked, sometimes when people drink, they go to fighting. Mm-hmm. He sure did. Nolan was drunk. Well, Warren, were you drunk? How do you know? You said you wasn't watching Nolan. That's what you said. So how you know Nolan was drunk? He made sure he let us know that Nolan was with that girl. Nolan was, what's that word that he said? Nolan cradled that girl. You know how you pick up a 2 year old out of the bassinet or their baby bed, and you know, like you might want to put them to sleep and you cradle them. Nolan was cradling that girl. Oh, okay. All right. It's funny how everybody know Nolan was drunk, but nobody know where no one is, and nobody know how he got in the water. Right. Mr. Time, if you see in the chat that somebody put down there that I'm sharing false information, could you get them out of here because they're trying to manipulate my live stream? There's so many trolls on YouTube. So many trolls. Just go to the next slide, baby, because we're just eating dinner and we're having conversations. Okay, you go to the next slide. Obviously, you like to be on social media. Hello, because you're a troll. I did cook it. Yep. That's right. Freeman. That's right. Oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible. Look, so like he said, if Nolan was drunk, you should have watched him even the more. But the crazy part about it is, he swear to God, he said so many times that Nolan was his best friend. And Nolan was such and such best friend. And what he say, buddy? He was referring to his friends as buddy. God speak to you too. Then why did Warren watch him closely to make sure he wouldn't fall over or hurt himself? I don't believe anything Warren. I don't believe a damn word that Warren said. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Sorry. Now look, Warren looked like he gonna grow up to be an attorney. Cause he's a wonderful communicator and he speaks with hardly any emotion. He was like, yeah, 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 yeah. When Officer Tatum was talking, and Officer Tatum tried to make light of certain things that he said. Officer Tatum tried to smile. Officer Tatum tried to, and then he sat over there like a big bird. And he was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because, he had to keep his thoughts together. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, I don't have time to lollygag with you. I got to keep my story straight. It's terrible. Terrible. Officer Tatum tried to get him to lighten up. Yeah, they know what happened. What's up, Philo? Did y'all watch all of the interviews? Because I watched them all. What's up, Virginia? One is very connected to Mississippi. One knows the people on the police force. He knows people that are judges, lawyers, and work in the town. It's not what you know, it's who you know. One let us know that he be politicking. Basically, he said when he got there to the island, that's what he did. He got off the boat. He knew so many people. You know what I'm saying? He had a problem too when they were talking about, do you have, when Officer Tatum said, do you have black friends? And he was like, such and such is mixed with such and such, boom, boom. And the other guy, black, but then he went on and said, mixed with black and such and such. So mixed, black, and such and such. My thing is, Warren, you live in Mississippi. You're in Mississippi, and you coming from a family of law and order. It was a lot of gaslighting. It was amazing. You would have thought that Warren was from another country. A very, very peaceful country. Another place that didn't have that type of history. It was remarkable to watch Warren say the things that he said. Warren, when he was talking to Uncle Tom to let Uncle Tom know the boat came from one of his friends, Grandpa. Well, Warren really let us know that obviously, this is how I felt like what he was saying. Obviously, a lot of you black people don't understand the life of the rich and how we jump on boats and we go over to islands where there is no supervision, where there is no law enforcement, because we love seclusion on islands so we can do all kinds of shit. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't know what happened to Nolan, but I just don't like the way that Warren handled the situation. Can y'all thumbs up the live? Because Warren don't know. He said that the island stretched 12 miles long, and that on every side of the island were boats. And not only just boats, there were rows of boats. So when you first got to the shore, there was a row of boats. Then behind that row, there's another row. So there's 3 rows of boats all around the boat. So lots and lots of boats, lots and lots of people. And the island was 12 miles long. So Warren, how in the hell, if you're at the 1 mile mark, how in the hell can you see 6 miles down there, where Nolan could have went down there, walking and talking with that girl? And how do you know that there wasn't a guy or 2 or 3 that were down there at the 4th or the 5th or the 6th mile outside of your vision? Because you talking to everybody, Warren, like you said, and then they saw this tall black guy. And another thing, Warren tried to act like it was a lot of black people on the island. Lies. I don't believe it. And then besides that, Warren, you can't see 5 miles down the island. You can't see that far down. Okay, and so Nolan down there with some guys that don't appreciate that he's walking his black ass down the seashore with that white girl. They did something to that boy. It was not an accident that he passed away. I don't believe it. Warren is letting you know how it is to live in Mississippi and how to get away with unaliving. Put unaliving down there, Mr. Tom, because they keep us from other people from coming in here and seeing what's going on. Black man, which what they did really good in Mississippi. Lawrence's grandparents were racist. I believe it. What's up, Josie Boo? He shut his damn mouth. Shut up, Mr. Tom. I also believe that Warren think that black people are stupid. What you think, Mr. Time? I believe that Warren thinks, and I feel like a lot of people think that black people are stupid. Warren needs to shut his damn mouth. Hush. Because you don't know much as you think you know, even if you've been to the island plenty of times. Oh, we've been together for so many years. Oh, we hang at each other's houses. Oh, I met Nolan's dad one time. Um, we didn't never really go to Nolan's house. Why? What's wrong with Nolan's house? Well, you said that Nolan was your friend. So what's wrong with Nolan's house? You hung at everybody else's house. Why you can't go to Nolan's house? Is it because of Nolan's dad? Nolan's dad was big and real dark skinned. Real dark. Nolan's dad chocolate as shit. Why you didn't go to Nolan's house? Hmm? Now I think about um, Warren contacted uh, Officer Tatum. He contacted him. He said him and his friends watch his YouTube. He's articulate. He's smart. He's funny. He likes his style. Well, Officer Tatum, as a black woman, so you got to be a black person to get into this, right? Maybe white people can, I don't know, but I don't think so. So as a black woman listening to Officer Tatum, that man don't like black people. He's an internet troll. He's an internet troll. And so these are my thoughts about Officer Tatum before this case. Like when I saw that he is the one that interviewed Warren, I was like, that's a terrible black man. That black man right there, terrible. He'll do anything for money. He talking shit about being Crump and what's the other man name? This Al Sharpton. He talking shit. He said they're pretty much opportunists and they're racist. They are race baiting. Uh, what does Officer Tatum think he does? You get on the internet and you talk shit about black people to white people. Every time you turn around, you demonizing black people to white people. Every time he talk about being Crump, he talk about it's a damn shame. It's a shame. That man is so, you know what? I'm tired of religious narcissists. Tired of it. That's what Officer, I'm telling you, woo, honey. They were Christian signaling in that interview. When Warren said at the end of that interview, the Lord is going to make sure that the truth come out. The Lord. And I prayed for Nolan, he said. But the Lord is going to make sure, because I come from a praying family and we're Christians and we love the Lord. We don't see color. He was Christian signaling. That means giving a signal to all Christians, especially the black ones. If I mention the Lord, you're going to have to give me the benefit of the doubt, because you know that there is neither Greek nor Hebrew. There's neither female or male. There's neither bond or free. We are all one in Christ Jesus. Christian signaling. I'm a Christian. Nolan's a Christian. Tatum is a Christian. And we've not done anything to Nolan. And God is going to reveal it. Oh, he did a good job. But see, I know about Christian narcissism. I know about narcissists. They're performers. Ain't no need for y'all to leave the damn live. Y'all are leaving this live. Because it just irks the shit out of me. Because the only thing, Mr. Tom, excuse me, but I'm about to go the fuck off. I'm sorry. I just got triggered. But it's a good trigger. The only motherfucking thing the devil gotta do is pretend he's a motherfucking Christian. That's it. And he can do what he wants. So sick of y'all. Get on my nerves. Tired of the Christian signaling. I'm sick of it. Look at this fucking lie. It dwindles down to nothing when you speak the truth about a fucking devil who pretends to be a Christian. Tired of them. Christian narcissists. The churches are plagued with them. They don't know God. They never did. They're not speaking for God, and they are demons. It's so annoying. Sorry. Sick of it. Set his ass on that couch with his leg folded, lying. I'm sick of it. Children, please leave. I'm sick of religious narcissists. I'm sick of it, who don't have empathy. That boy is in his grave. Now, Tatum brings Warren to the show, and he has more energy for Warren and his friends. He is a defender of Warren and his friends, and he's not defended Nolan. Nolan is in his grave, but Tatum don't give a motherfucker, because the only thing that Officer Tatum cares about are clicks, likes, views, and money. And then he accused Ben Crump of doing it, and he is doing the exact fucking same thing. Tired of these damn Christian narcissists. Cheryl, they found that boy who went missing on the 6th. He was in the river. The black 15-year-old. Tired of these Christian narcissists. Tired of the KKK, who are police officers, lawyers, district attorneys, judges, medical examiners, embalmers, investigators, FBI. Sick of it. It's obviously that these people are having meetings, and the agenda is to unalive black people, then to come back and Christian signal, and then gaslight the fuck out of the public. But I tell you one person you won't gaslight, and that's me. Because the proof is in the pudding. Josie, was that boy in Mississippi, the 15-year-old? Warren can go to hell. And I mean that. Hey, Valerie. Yeah, they're still around. They just don't wear their hoods. Sick of it. Sick. They probably was planning Nolan's death for some time now. Probably was. And if they were doing that, wouldn't they come on television and put the best out forward? Warren was the best they had, and he was pretty good. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something beyond the moon. Jupiter is why they keep going to space. There's something really out there. A reason why we see an ET when we were young. Who knows? Probably yes. I think so too. There is no way that there's not something out there. But I tell you what, these people are wonderful gaslighters. They are Christian narcissists. Tatum, oh Tatum, oh Tatum. That was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. It was hard. I watched every bit of it though. And Officer Tatum did more harm than good. And at the end of the day, what all of us need to realize that at the end of the day, Nolan is the one that's dead. Like, I mean, he ceased to exist. You know, he was laying out face down on the beach, cold and lifeless. Cold and lifeless. At the end of the day, I don't think. I think that that he could have came back home. He had special needs. I saw it today, but I don't know where he was, somewhere in Rochester, New York. Rochester, New York, special needs. And all his friends were chilling at home. Yeah. Face down on the beach, cold as a cucumber. Cold, gone. And Warren goes back out there on the beach and he talking to Tatum like everything cool. You know what I'm saying? Warren's mama said her chest felt like an elephant was sitting on her heart. Nolan's mama, I meant. But ain't no elephant sitting on Warren's heart. He defended him and his friends. Well, he told Tatum, when we were at the house, when we got back, there was a knock at the door. And that was about like 15, 20 people walked in there. And they were loud, he said. And they were, what was that word he used? They were loud and they were crazy. That's what he said. They were loud and they were crazy. Um, that's how he described um Nolan's family that came over there because they like, where's Nolan? You know what I'm saying? Like, where Nolan at? You know, like y'all don't got no answers. Like, where's his phone? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's Nolan? But Warren describes them as being loud and crazy. Oh, so you supposed to be quiet and still and emotionless when your people's is didn't show up? Like, is he in trouble? How you supposed to how you supposed to show up? How were they supposed to come to your house? How were they supposed to knock on your door? How were they supposed to knock? Let me show you this. When when someone is experiencing cardiac arrest, or when somebody has been powwowed and somebody make a 911 call, what do you hear? So you're close, you're in the same place where that person is having an emergency. So what do you hear? What do you hear? You hear sirens. What does it sound like? Does it sound like a wonderful soft orchestra? Is that the sound that the ambulance, the police, and the fire truck, is that the sound that comes from those the emergency people? Or does it sound like an emergency? What sound did they choose to signal to everybody there's something really serious going on? What sound is that? Right. So when Warren, when Nolan's family come, because there's an emergency, they don't know where he is. And obviously all of y'all are still here. So knock, knock, knock. That's the sound that you're supposed to make. But Warren said it's a crazy sound. So then when they open the door and they come in there, like, where's Warren? Y'all gonna tell us something like, where's Warren? What they supposed to do this here? This what they supposed to do. According to Warren, where's Nolan? But according to Warren, this is what they were supposed to do. Um, hello. I see all of y'all are back home. Where's Nolan? Do you know where Nolan is? I'm really worried about it. I'm really worried about him. Could you, did you see him? That's how they were supposed to ask for Nolan. It was supposed to sound like that, right? Warren. Thank you, Love and Touch Salon LLC. He could have been unalive all the time. You might be right. Only the friends know, and all the friends lawyered up. And Daniel Ewing case is much more evidence to tell you that the boys did it because they had his phone, they deleted messages, and they discarded his clothes. You know, obviously, this is what they want. They want everybody to assume that Nolan drowned. And since Nolan was nice and kind, and he spent his whole life catering to those white boys, I'm sure Nolan liked pools and boats. I'm sure that when they went out places to eat, that he didn't have to spend any money. I'm sure. Nolan liked being part of the crew. You know what I'm saying? Warren said Nolan liked everybody, loved everybody. Why was Nolan such a people pleaser? I know all about being a people pleaser. I used to be one too. Just want to get along with everybody. Even Warren said it. Like Nolan would want, even though Nolan is dead, but he don't care about being dead. He just want us to be okay. I don't care. But really, Warren is saying, I don't care if Nolan's dead. I got my life to live. Leave me alone, and leave my friends alone. I just thought something Warren could have been jealous of Nolan, cu- um, cuddling Katie McCormick. Just my opinion, could have been. And you know another thing, because I'm getting ready to go there. By Nolan being an athlete, and there are obvious differences most of the time between the anatomy of a white boy and a black boy. You know, it's crazy sometimes the things that people can be jealous of. But you know, it goes beyond jealousy because you can have a person that's jealous of you, but when they become envious, you're in trouble. Y'all remember when Scar did y'all remember what Scar did to Mufasa? Y'all remember? Scar didn't let Mufasa know how he really felt until Mufasa was in a fucked up situation. Y'all remember? Because see, envy hides itself and it waits because it's patient. I don't believe a damn word Warren said. He don't fool me at all. Too well spoken, told the story too good, kept the timeline too good, painted a beautiful portrait of what happened, stood on business, stayed under control, was not emotional, spoke the facts according to him. Too good. Almost just like a fucking Hollywood script. I done told y'all about these narcissists. I don't believe a damn word. What's up, Nikki Boo? Jealousy and betrayal, Warren. That's what I'm feeling from you. Shout out to the Lion King movie I had to see 6 times with these kids. Um, they probably grudge him for his achievements. What's up, Harvey? Everybody talked about Warren. Y'all really think that all of those boys was really like supportive of Nolan. Y'all know there's always a traitor in the bunch. There's always a Judas around somewhere. I've had plenty of Judases in my life. I've had plenty. Now I don't play with them now. Ooh, ooh, baby, Lord have mercy. If I spot a Judas, your ass is going away from here. You understand me? I'm not even going to play with you. You know how they say don't throw the baby out in the bathwater and don't snatch your hand out the lion's mouth because your hand will end up getting injured? I don't give a fuck. The baby in the bathwater going out, I'm going to snatch my hand. You know how they say keep an enemy close? No, the fuck you not. I'm going to throw your ass as far as the east is from the west. Access denied. I'm not going to smile with you. I'm not going to play games with you. I'm not going to act like I like you. None of that. You can respect me for that because I won't play nice if I don't feel nice. Yep. Can I tell y'all something now? This is my little secret. Don't y'all get mad at me. I'm the Grabowski. Oh, transparency is a big part of what's going on over here. This thing about Nolan being so nice and fucking kind gets on my nerves. Because when you send your child into this world, because this is not, I said this to the church official today that I did her hair, but she didn't want to hear it. I felt resistance. When you too nice and you too kind, then you giving out a signal. What's up, Mark? You giving out a signal. And the kind of signal that you giving out ain't what you need to give out because there's no need for you to martyr yourself. There's no need. If you are too nice and you giving out too much of a good guy, good girl signal, then this thing is going to cost you pain. Because when you don't feel like being nice, then you got to still be nice. And guess who you betray? You betray your own self. Right, exactly. You betray yourself. So all of this Nolan being nice and Nolan love everybody. Nolan didn't love everybody. But he felt the need to portray that he did. I told somebody, I said, look, y'all done heard me say this shit. If you heard me say this before, put a 1 in the chat. Please. I'm so serious. All of us have heard the story of God in the book of Genesis and the account of Lucifer. All of us have heard that story. All of us have heard the story about Jesus and when Lucifer, Satan comes to tempt him. Those are two powerful stories. Those are two serious stories. But neither one of those times did God